Welcome back to Moose and Macaroons. We wanted to give you an introduction, kind of what Moose and Macaroons is about, how it started, and answer some questions. So if you're new to the channel, my name's Elliot.
My name's Carrie.
And we are a mother and son social media page. And as you probably guessed with everything around, it is a social media page all based on Jellycats. So Moose and Macaroons started about 10 months ago. It was around about September when we first started it. It was when I got my first Jellycat. But you ended up getting your first Jellycat and started getting quite a collection. And that's kind of where the page came from. As soon as I got my first one, we realised this could be a page. And there's a lot of people on social media that enjoy Jellycats and like interacting with the community.
So why not share it with everyone?
Exactly. So that led, it was first just an Instagram profile, but then it led to Facebook, TikTok, and now YouTube.
First Jellycat, kit and caboodle. We got this one while on holiday in Aberystwyth from the shop called Polly's. Never really had any Jellycats before this one, but once we started, we couldn't stop. So here he is, our first Jellycat.
Then, as I just said, about a year later, I saw the original Bartholomew bear. And I don't know if it was because I'm also quite an awesome person, but I just had to have it, which is exactly, it was the same day when I got this. We were like, oh, should we start a channel? So Moose and Macaroons came, we were trying to think of a name for the channel, and then randomly one day we remembered I've always been nicknamed Moose, and
I've got the Macaroons. One of our first next Jellycats was the Macaroon. That's where it came from.
So Jellycat, if you are watching, do you want to maybe make a new Moose so we can have the collection? Before we even started collecting Jellycats, around about the time you were probably looking at Jellycats, for the winter they'd released the Bartholomew, the smaller version than this, in the tartan pyjamas. Because we weren't really that sure what Jellycats really were, I didn't buy it. So that was a big regret. And then obviously the Moose as well.
Yeah, you definitely need a moose, and I really, really want a seahorse. I was really hoping this year we might have some seahorses in the summer drop, but not yet.
Not yet.
Wow, this goes back to 2024.
Yes, yeah, it must be.
Summer release. It's kind of an accidental non-purchase on our behalf because I was looking for Clemmy the Clam. That year was my 30th wedding anniversary, and we'd gone away and we spent the whole week searching for Clemmy the Clam. So obviously this beautiful little coral got overlooked in all the drama, and it wasn't until there was no more stock left that I suddenly thought, oh, I love that little coral. I really need this little coral. So it was over to Elliot then to monitor the website until finally 12 months later, yeah, probably more.
Yeah, must have been more than that. So you're probably wondering, so how did we get it? So once you got back from your trip, I added this to the wish list and checked it for months. Days, constantly refreshing, checking if it was in stock. Didn't restock. It was the winter. I don't know what we were really thinking.
I think we'd given up at that point of ever getting the corals to go with Clemmy, but here she is.
Refreshed 7 times a day, not restocked. But there's a Facebook group called the Mad Hatters Jellycatters. So I posted a picture of this in that group, expected no reply because I was a new member. I thought I might not even get my post approved. But my post did get approved. And someone commented saying Harrods has had it restocked. But I missed that by that time I saw that. So I just kept Harrods, bookmarked the page and just checked it again and again, checked Harrods. So we were in a supermarket on holiday in March. So this is the middle of winter. You're not expecting a summer Jellycat to restock at all. So we're just getting the food you need for your shop. I just checked it because we just stopped, restocked. I think we panic buyed. We brought 2 in the end for someone that also helps us with content. We just still couldn't believe we had it. We didn't believe it until we got home. We thought, oh, they've restocked it before. They won't have enough. They'll cancel the order by the time we get back. But here it is.
We did freak out on that day when we got home. Yeah. There was a lot of celebration over a small coral. Ridiculous. But so there, cute.
One of the best Jellycats. So, what's my favourite Jellycat? As you can probably guess, It's Bartholomew. Again, I love this one. I wish I could get it in everything they've ever done of this one with all the costumes and everything, but I like him just how he is.
So cute.
So Moose and Macaroons, whenever we go away, we always take a certain Jellycat with us depending on the season. I work in photography, so we always do a proper photo shoot with them. And if you're following on our socials, you already know there's a coupling between two of them. So that's a brief introduction to Moose and Macaroons. Subscribe for more unboxings and Jellycat adventures.
Bye.